Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 21st. I wanted to thank everybody this week for checking out astrojar.com. A lot of you have. We received a ton of feedback from a lot of the readers, actually, that read cards and things like that on the site, and a lot of them have, seen a jump in subscribers and things like that, which is the whole point of why we created the site. So thank you, everybody who's supported the new readers. It really helps out, so thank you again. But this week, let's see what's coming up for you. It's been a kind of a crazy week for everybody, it seems like, so we will have to see if that trend continues. Crazy in a good way, I would say. A lot of stuff just going on. Yeah, your week actually looks very good. So, let's see. You start off with the Ten of Clubs. Ten of Clubs is one of my favorite cards in the deck. A great card of learning and teaching. I think this has come up for Virgo quite a lot. I even think that in your 2016 readings, learning was highlighted as something that would be important for you. Great card for taking advantage of opportunities as well for learning, like going to courses, taking classes, reading books, watching YouTube videos about whatever it is that you want to learn about, and things like that are all kind of highlighted under this card, and all very important under this card as well. I don't know what is going on with my camera. Hopefully it stops trying to focus like that. But anyway, also a great card for networking and going to networking type events. So again, if you're in sales or if you work or anything and you have an opportunity to go to some sort of social event, I would go. Even if you're not working, if you have an opportunity to go to a social event, I think it could be very helpful for you and even profitable for some of you as well. I apologize again, everybody, for the camera. I have no clue what's going on, but I might be a little bit blurry this week. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Doubts about money. Let that stuff go. Seven of Diamonds can represent some fears about money and things. It's also a card where sometimes, like, you're afraid that you won't be able to pay for something, like, your car's broken down or something, and you're like, oh, I don't have the money, I'm not gonna be able to pay for this, and then you actually find out that you do. So don't get too worried about those financial matters. Next, you have the Two of Clubs. It has come up for several signs this week. This is a card of talking to yourself, I always say, and also kind of like motivating yourself into doing things. So a lot of you might need to be self-motivating this week. Might need to kind of build yourself up to get things done this week, or just might need to be more motivated in yourself in general. Also a great card for positive thinking and staying positive this week on the positive side of things. Your thoughts can really become things with this card, so definitely be careful of what you're thinking about. Next, you have the Four of Hearts. Great card for new jobs, new businesses, promotions, even travel, moving, and also falling in love with a place as well. If you are traveling this week, I mean, you could find out how you move, you travel somewhere and you end up moving there. I always tell the story with this card that I once read for somebody who is going to Hawaii just for a vacation. And I mean, Hawaii is a beautiful place, so of course, but they never came back. They basically just stayed there. They moved. Of course, they had to come back to get their stuff, but they ended up moving to Hawaii and with no intentions of moving there at all. So again, it's kind of like one of those weird cards where it can really make things happen that you wouldn't expect. So very interesting. What else? Great card. Did I say promotions? Great card for promotions. Anything happening at work. Really good for work-related stuff. Next, you have the Jack of Spades. Great for just being very energized this week and charging forward and charging through obstacles as well. Great card for momentum. Again, it's a card that came up for a couple other signs. And so I think that it's definitely a week of building momentum in your life. Two of Clubs, again, getting yourself fired up and building momentum and just charging right through obstacles. It's almost like there will be no obstacles this week because you're just going to go right through them. So I really like that. Also a great card for, what else do we have here? A great card for looking at resources and using your resources more wisely, too. And finally, you have the Eight of Hearts, a great card of love, and combined with that Four of Hearts, there could be some commitments for those of you in committed relationships. Like if you're thinking about getting married or something, a lot of that stuff could happen. You could be, could get engaged this week or something like that. If you're not in a relationship, this could be you being swept off your feet this week, meeting somebody who really kind of sweeps you off your feet. And for those of you who are not interested in love, it is a great card for money, earning more money. Also a great card for socializing. Again, you have that Ten of Clubs plus this card. very good for going to social events. Every time I see the Ten of Clubs in this card, I think, social events could literally be profitable for you. So again, you could go to a social event, you don't have a job, and you meet somebody who gives you a job. Like, all sorts of things like that could happen, or you find a business partner or something along those lines. So be social this week. Definitely get out there. You never know what could happen. But thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.